Hello everyone, it's Victoria Felicia here, Beauty Business Growth Coach. I help business owners in the beauty, aesthetics and well-being industry to really kickstart their businesses and accelerate growth. So I wanted to come on today and talk to you about limitations, and I want to actually give you an exercise to do in order to make you aware of where your current self-image is and also where you have your limitations, which is going to be stopping you from growing your business, okay, and your income. So the first thing that I want you to do, and it is a really important exercise, it's something that I do and I revisit every few months, okay, to see where it is that I've grown or perhaps not grown. And it is very eye-opening, and I get all of my students from my academy to do this, okay, when looking at growing their business. I want you to get yourself a piece of paper, and I want you to write down in that middle of the piece of paper the amount of money that you ideally want to earn a year, okay? Just write down the amount that comes to you that you feel that you would like to earn, okay? And also the date that you would like to earn it by. And this is such a super important thing, okay? Now, as part of my group, I like people to be able to share this if they feel comfortable with it, because there is such importance in being able to share where you're currently at and also to see where it is that you could grow. Now, you might think that this is a meaningless exercise. How can a figure on a piece of paper ever bring you your dream goals, you know, and ever become reality? But you have to start thinking that if you were to go out and drive in your car and you had no destination whatsoever, you'd just be aimlessly driving around and probably end up exactly where you started. No further forward, okay, just lost. And we have to look at it like this in terms of our business and our business goals and our personal goals as well. If you don't know what you're working towards and you're not specific about it, you cannot get laser focused and you won't find a way to get to where it is you want to get to. Which is why every successful person, people who are earning millions and billions, they have a figure in mind and a date that they want to get to that, and they write it down. Now, this isn't just it when it comes to writing that figure down. I want you to look at that figure. Whatever you have decided to write down is where you currently are at in regards to your self-image and what you believe you can achieve. And chances are, some of you have probably chosen quite low figures when it comes to thinking about millionaire mindset. You might have even chosen a few grand over what it is that you already earn. Now, let's just say that you've chosen a figure, you want to earn 50,000 a month. Well, that's where you're currently at. You'll go no further than 50,000 a month because you've got your limitations there. That's what your mind is logically perhaps saying that you can do, okay? If you've chosen anything lower, again, that's your limitations. And we need you to start thinking big when it comes to your personal and financial goals, okay? If you want to achieve that amount of success within your business, you have to think big. Now, if you're perfectly satisfied with having a few clients a week, you know, a set amount of clients a month, and again, your revenue not really sort of going above or below where you're currently at, then that's fine. That's where you're at, you're comfortable with that. But remember what I always say about comfort zone, it's a dangerous place to be. You know, you're only in your comfort zone until you're not comfortable. If you really want to go for, you know, the growth and the acceleration because you want more in your business, that's where we have to start thinking outside of what the external world tells us that we can achieve. So I want you to re-look at that figure that you've written down, okay? And I want you to add to it. Now that you know that that figure that you initially wrote down is due to your limitations of where you're at, write down a new figure, okay? Write down a bigger, bolder figure. Because once you do that, then congratulations, because it's the first step that you've taken to break through the limitations that you were currently at and growing that self-image. So if you wrote down that you wanted to earn, I don't know, 30,000 a month, or 30,000 a year, we were talking about annual figures. 30,000 a month is very, very possible for those in our industry, by the way. But say you wrote 30,000 a year. I would hope that you have almost doubled that, okay? Knowing that that 30,000 a year that you put down is down to your limitations, okay? You need to start thinking bigger and outside of the external limitations. Your mind will be telling you, well, you can't reach that. You're only seeing 5 clients a week and, you know, your prices perhaps aren't in the hundreds at the minute. You might be saying, there's only one of me. How can one of me, you know, make a 60k a year or 100k a year? But that's your limitations. You know, that's what your mind is logically telling you that can or can't be achieved. And although rationality has its place and intelligence absolutely has its place, for those of you that really want to grow and step outside, you have to put logic to one side, because it's not logical to go from earning 900 a month to over 20k in like less than a few weeks. It's not logical to go from perhaps earning 20k a month to quantum leaping that to over 100k a month, you know, within 6 months, let's say. That's not logical, but it's possible. And you have to start coming away from logic and using your imagination and tapping into what it is that you want. And the other reason that you need to write down that figure, that new figure that pushes you out of your comfort zone, is because when you back yourself into a corner, when there's no other option, you will find every other possible way of being able to achieve that figure. Take it from me, when I first started on this journey, I had no belief. I didn't have hardly any money to my name, okay? And yet I was trying to grow my business, and I was just thinking of the limitations. Well, I can't invest, I can't do this because I've only got a certain amount, I'm not earning this a month. I ended up signing up with my mentor, who was thousands and thousands of pounds, okay? I mean, you know, this is money that I didn't have, okay? But I signed up with them, and my back was against the wall, because I knew that if I didn't do it, then I'd be in exactly the same place. But if I did do it, I'm going to have to find like well over 10k, like to be able to pay this person to help me. And I didn't have it. But lo and behold, I made the committed decision that that is what I wanted to do. My back was against the wall. I had to find 10k, okay? Within 4 weeks, that money landed in my account. No word of a lie. Unexpected ways, okay? There were unexpected grants and things out there that I didn't even realise that I would be eligible for. But most importantly, clients came my way, courses came my way. I was doing no advertising at this point, because I was again at the start of my journey and relearning everything. But 10k found its way to me. And this is my example. This has happened numerous amounts of times. You know, when you know that you want to grow, you have to make that decision, and you have to get over your limiting beliefs. So writing that number down, it kind of backs you into a corner and it says, I've committed to wanting to earn an extra 50k, 100k, 5k, whatever it is that you've written down and added on to now. You've committed to that by such a date. Whether it's a year from now, whether it's 6 months from now, you've committed to it. And once you commit to it, it means that you're going to have that laser focus because you've got no other choice. This comes for a lot of people when it comes to deciding whether you give up your part-time or full-time jobs to work on your business. You will only ever find that once you make that committed decision, that your business then takes off. And usually, okay, it's because, again, you've got more time to work on your business, but also you've made a committed decision. You've backed yourself into a corner. There's no other alternative now for you. There's no escape route. You have to make your business work in order for you to survive, your family to survive, and to get to where it is that you want to be. Now, you're not necessarily going to do this straight away if you're already in a part-time job or full-time job, but you need to start looking at making that decision if you want things to grow exponentially for you. Because it's all about making a committed decision and backing yourself into that corner, okay? Because then you will have that focus. You will be able to smash through those limiting beliefs. It's hard at times, which is why we need accountability and a support group. But everyone who has been successful, whether that's millionaire, billionaire, running loads of clinics, whatever it is, whatever success is for them, success is growing out of the comfort zone. And that's the most important thing. They've been there and they've done it and they've survived, okay? So have that piece of paper. Whatever number you wrote down first, double it. Whatever you feel is then viable for you, because then, like I said, congratulations, you've already taken the first step to upping your self-image, which is truly important, and smashing through some of those limitations that you were currently at the start of this video, okay? Do that, review every few months, okay, and you will see how far you've grown. Now, I teach lots of other techniques that are well-known techniques that millionaires use to be able to up your self-image, to be able to grow that millionaire mindset, even if you're not working towards $1 million as part of your grand scheme and goal. It doesn't matter. The millionaire mindset does, however, matter if you want that growth, okay? Now, I work with businesses who are either starting up and they want to be able to start up and get results quickly, or I work with those who are already, you know, perhaps earning good amounts, but know that they want to grow and scale up, because the key is to be able to scale up your business and to have models in there that would be models that you could potentially sell, okay? So if you want any more help, if you want advice, if you want to know more about what I do, then I offer a free strategy session, okay, where you can get a growth plan for your business. We talk about the strategies needed for the next few months to be able to grow your business, okay, and start implementing, and you come away with that. It's a win-win situation. And if I feel that you would be a candidate that would be suitable to work with, I will make you an offer, okay, because I only work with those people that I really do see have the potential and the drive to want to grow their business, okay, to a six-figure business and beyond. And I really do hope that that's you, and I hope that you can now start smashing through the limiting beliefs that you've been told, okay, that where you're at is where you'll stay. And 100% it is not, and it is all within the mind. Okay, do not let your external reality create your internal reality. It's the other way round. So I hope that's helped you. Please do leave me comments if you've done the exercise, okay? And I would love to, if you're comfortable, have you share the figure that you put first and the figure that you then took afterwards, okay? And I'd love to see the leap in those figures as well. And that means that you had a leap as well in your self-image, okay? Okay, now if you want consistency within that, then you've got to reach out, because consistency is key. Motivation will wear off. So just reach out for that strategy call. Join our private Facebook group for beauty entrepreneurs. And if you want any more information on accelerating your business, then like I said, just book yourself in for a call, okay, with myself, my team. I hope you have a fantastic day, everyone, and get rid of those limiting beliefs.